My name is Margaret Ann Windsor, and I'm going to try to take this. Uh, I wrote about mind control murders back in 77, 78, and it was about doctors and how programming can be done um, that can make a person do anything. They're unaware that they've been programmed, that they're under mind control. Warren and Rosina Matthews were killed. They were forensic psychologists at Piedmont Hospital, which was Larry McDonald, the U.S. Congressman, the hospital, he and his family. I'm not sure they owned it, but in reality, they probably did. They controlled it. But Warren and Rosina Matthews knew how deaths could be made to appear of natural cause using mind control. So they were murdered, and Billy Jack, that was part of the group that killed them, and Terrell Mill Estates in Cobb County. The girl was proven that was with them during the killings to shut the Warren and Roseanne Matthews up. The girl was proven to be under mind control, and Buddy Darden, who I liked, was the district attorney then and was trying them for the murders. Later, he was the one that ran against me in '83 when Larry McDonald, the U.S. Congressman doctor I wrote about, his plane went down in the ocean en route from Juneau, Alaska to Seoul, South Korea. It veered off course, supposedly. Of course, mind control can do that too. You just give it to the pilot. And if you think this isn't true, you're very wrong. It's true. He veered off course, and so this obviously shot it down. It's in their airspace. So you got Larry McDonald so much a part of this, and now I got to go back and pick up what I was talking about Warren and Rosina Matthews that I wrote about in the book, and Larry McDonald and Piedmont Hospital and mind control, and quite frankly, now I have lost it. I can't go back and pick up all that I was. It's such a mess. It's been my whole life telling about it. Oh, Buddy Darden was the district attorney, and then in about '78, while I'm doing the book, I've been doing it but finishing it in Moonraker Apartments. So much was being done to my family and me, my sons, that I went to the DA again. And let me tell you, there's no law enforcement in the state of Georgia, Alabama, Virginia, you name it, that doesn't know the truth about mind control. Anyway, I went the last times there. I went to Cobb County, and it was Tom Sharon was the district attorney, the new one. I spoke with him, and he was nice enough, but nobody did anything. I was fearful of antifreeze April 1st of '80. Should have died. It just seems like an ongoing hell, and nobody will step in to stop it. But now I'm going to take a leap forward to when Congressman Dr. Larry McDonald's plane went down, and I became a candidate, and in essence, I've been put on the street by this time and lost my family. Anyway, I became a candidate, a pauper candidate, to replace Larry McDonald, who I'd written about, who was a doctor, congressman. And the one that opposed me, one of them, there was 20 in the campaign, Larry McDonald's wife, Kathy, who I don't like, period. But the one that won the campaign, thank goodness, and I do like him, was the Cobb County District Attorney I spoke of, Buddy Darden, who was one of the first to, that did, I think, yeah, I know he did. He prosecuted the Warren and Rosina Matthews murders, but they were Billy Jack and that group. It's almost like the Manson. Manson was a mind control murder. So anyway, this is Billy Jack and Warren and Rosina Matthews, and Tom Sharon's the DA, and he was going to, because the girl, it was proven that was in helping shoot the Matthews, was under mind control. I even know where the building was that they said she was taken, because I'd applied for a job there once. Unreal, the whole mess that has been allowed to happen. But anyway, I like Tom Sharon. I also liked Buddy Darden. Now, I don't know why he just ran in that campaign to replace Larry McDonald, because I talked to him. I mean, he was a candidate, and I really am sad. I can be wrong, but I think Buddy Darden deserved to run again in that and become a congressman again, and he didn't, and I don't know why. I don't think he did. If he did, he got beat that time, and I'm spending a lot of time on that, telling you. I want to, I'm told about my kidnapping. I'm not sure on this. It gets to be, what good is it doing, you know? Um, this, I'm going to show you the pictures now. Uh, I want to remind you, if this will make sense to you, in the videos, and not just this, I've done videos for a couple of months, and it's on Facebook for a long time, but I've been telling this since the early 70s about mind control murders. And, I mean, the persons that's placed under mind control are victims. They're as big a victim as anyone. The patterns, in, just to try to give you a bit, it's a timeline, it's like a database. But I want to try to get it across to you here. When I had the antifreeze put in me, April the 1st of 80, after doing the book, and I thought it was because of the book, because I hadn't found out my real name in the kidnapping. I was taken across the state line. I should have died with the antifreeze in, and what happened to me. I worked for the district attorney in Huntsville, Alabama, which is NASA there, and that's where I was taken when I was kidnapped to Moulton, Alabama, 40 miles from there. So my kidnapping, and I'm still a hostage. Brought in money, but treaties and um, Warder von Braun was brought in there. So a lot of me being held hostage brought in a lot of things to NASA there. Um, but I worked for the district attorney in 80. Fred Simpson, Madison County, Huntsville, Alabama, and I was living at Warren House. Well, this is what I'm talking about, the patterns. I didn't know at the time. That was 83 I found out my real name. Seeing if I still had time here. But Warren would be a clue to the Warren Commission that covered up the Kennedy uh, because it would lead back to me and my kidnapping. The Kennedys helped kidnap me. Their father was ambassador to Great Britain when they took down my father, King Edward VIII, and they kidnapped me in 41. So that's a part of it. Now I want to go to this. These are later mind control murders, but it's associated with, like the Simpsons associated with Wallace Simpson and the imposter that didn't marry my father. My father was married to Claudia Ruth O'Keefe, so all of it's a lie. And the Warren as a Warren Commission. So here is the Tucson, Arizona. And you got Gabby Gifford, who was a U.S. House of Representative, okay, and her husband is Mark, a twin, who's an astronaut. And if I'm not wrong, the twin to Mark is Scott. That's my son's names that they've used throughout these mind control murders too, many, many times. And you try to tell people, and they already know, and it's not that they don't believe it. They just, I'm treated like a plague, like just stay away from me and it's not going to happen. That's not true. You're not immune to it. I have nothing to do with it. But America had to do with kidnapping me and standing by and letting this happen to me for 75 years, believe me. So you got Gabby Gifford, but it's not just that her husband's twins, Mark and Scott, and NASA and the astronaut connection. It's you need the names of those that were killed, and then you would see how they connect with it. And the Aurora, Colorado, with James Holmes, and I'm going to show their picture in a minute. But at the movie theater, if you knew the names of the people that were shot in there, you would get the gist of how mind control now has gotten so out of hand when you can engineer people